What's up, guys? It's Regulo. Welcome back to Regulo El Tigre, my channel. I really appreciate everybody that has followed me, subscribed, and liked my videos. I'm not a pro YouTuber, but I've gotten near 19,000 subs within the last month and a half. So obviously the Lamborghini had a lot to do with it. Everybody loves the Lamborghini and people like my video on there. My 11-year-old son drove a Lamborghini, and that's what got me, I think, 5 million views on that one video in itself. But I wanted to kind of talk to people about how I bought a Lamborghini and what I think is the smartest way to buy a Lamborghini or any exotic car that you like. And it's not going to be an easy get rich quick way that I did it. I mean, I worked hard to buy that Lamborghini. So what did I do to buy a Lamborghini? First of all, I'm an investor, so I believe that Lamborghinis are a bad investment. They obviously are not good investment. They're just for fun. They're just a toy. So the way that I did it and the way that I plan on doing it and not losing money, having said that, I just wrecked my Lamborghini. So this may affect it a little bit, but I still think I can come out of this Lamborghini and buy another Lamborghini with less cost than it would cost to own a typical car, normal everyday car. So what I did was I was able to pay off, let's see, I have a line of credit against some property. So in my case, I paid off about 6 houses, just specifically so I could buy a Lamborghini. So I paid off 6 houses, and these 6 houses are worth probably $350,000. So I bought $350,000 worth of houses that were paid off completely. And what I did then was I went, since they're paid off, they're making me, a good amount of money per month. They're making probably, what is that? They're probably making about $4,000 a month in income. And since they're paid off, that money comes in and I don't have to worry. That comes straight profit, So what I did was I bought $350,000 worth of houses, paid them off, and then I got a $250,000 line of credit against the properties. So I went to pay cash using that line of credit for the car. And so the trick here is I paid like $173 for the car, plus I spent $10,000 on taxes and then an additional $5,000 to wrap the car. So let's say that is $173 plus $5,000 for wrap, plus $10,000 for taxes. That comes out to $188,000 for my Lamborghini. And so the key with the Lamborghini, since they are exotic cars, they retain their value pretty good. So basically what I'm gonna do, I bought the car with like 4,500 miles. It's got about 9,000 miles on it now. And so my goal is to get it to about 15, maybe even 20,000 miles. So basically at 15 or 20,000 miles, I will still be able to sell this car at least for 170, right? Let's say 165. I could sell that Lamborghini all day long for 165 after keeping it for 2 years. So, and of course I'm very aggressive too. So I got a line of credit against his houses. They're making me money. So I've been paying towards that line of credit every month as well. So the goal here is to be able to resell that car within a couple of years. If it costs me $15,000 or $20,000 to drive a Lamborghini for 2 years, that is cheaper than, buying your typical car. You can buy a car for $20,000 and it's worth $5,000 within 2 years. So the key here is if you're gonna buy a Lamborghini or any exotic car, anything that's a depreciable asset, first of all, an exotic car depreciates a lot less than the typical car. So if I have 188 into the car minus 165, that's what, $15,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3. It will cost me $23,000 to drive a Lamborghini for 2 years, guys. That is the only way in my mind. Plus, I'm collecting rent on those houses that I paid for those 2 years. That, in my mind, is the only justifiable way if you're a real estate investor, or if you're anybody that likes to save money and doesn't like to waste money. $23,000 to drive an exotic car for 2 years is very cheap. Now, my goal is to move up and get an Aventador, the next car. So that is why I am paying off this line of credit that I borrowed money against on my houses every month. I've actually paid about $20,000 in the last month and a half against my line of credit. And that line of credit is always available to me to put it back in or pull it out. So to me, if you're gonna buy an exotic car, share this with anybody that you know that wants to buy an exotic car. This is the best strategy. Pay off houses. Don't be crazy, don't go out spending money. Pay off your houses first, and then come back and use the line of credit against it to buy this exotic car. So this will allow me to drive an exotic car for about $1,000 a month, which is the typical price of a normal car these days. A $60,000, $70,000 car. Anyways, what do you guys think about this? Leave me a comment. Let me know if you have another strategy that might work better, because I'm always open to hear new ideas and new ways of doing it. And let me know what you think about this video. And once I do get an Aventador, I may sell this car a lot quicker just because it got in an accident. And if I get an Aventador, let me know if you think I should get a lime green one, or not lime green, the Verde Ithaca, I think is what it's called. Or if I should go with a more neutral color, or like a black with green accents. I can wrap some green accents on it. Let me know. Appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time.